Hey, this is Garry Dean, GarryDeanDetailing.com in Tampa, Florida. I'm at my shop here today. It's a little bit chilly in Tampa in the end of March, and it's about 55 degrees today. You can see I've got my hoodie on. This is crazy. Should not be this cold here, but it is. My allergies are just insane, but I'm pushing through because that's how I roll. And I'm working on this Black Infinity Q60S today that has been polished or buffed by a local car wash. And I don't know, what else can I say about that situation? Don't take your car to an inexperienced outfit to get any buffing done. So that's a term that should immediately turn you off, in my opinion. I call it polishing because that's more of a refined word. Not because buffing can't be what you're looking for, but because there's slang and then there's proper terminology, and I prefer to use polishing. Whether I'm compounding or polishing, it's always referred to as polishing. Multiple steps are generally involved. The problem with most, I guess, your local detail shop, which, God, is so many, that word drives me crazy. I'm a paint reconditioning specialist. I also happen to detail, but the detailing portion is so generic, it just blows my mind. All these people who can just go to Walmart and buy a bunch of chemicals and say, I'm a detailer. It's crazy, but the reality is you get what you pay for, and now I have to fix this beautiful car because a detailer buffed it with a wool pad and what seemed to be a glaze, filled it all in, made it look great and shiny. Rains a couple of times, you get a couple washes in, and then bam, it's back to looking like shit. So that's where I'm at. I have to fix this. That's cool. It's job security for me. I don't necessarily mind. What I do mind is my clients getting duped at these car washes by these so-called detailers that screw up their paint. Then I have to decide whether or not it's safe enough for me to go behind that wool pad and buffer and fix all that. So it makes my job even harder, which is the real big problem, is that now I'm taking paint thickness readings on the whole car. This thing is all kinds of hacked up. I'll show you with my trusty little pin light. Pretty cool little deal. $6.50 at Lowe's. Shows me everything I need to see in the paint. You got swirls, you got scratches, there you go. You got holograms all over the car. You can see just in the fluorescence, all those scratches. It's nasty. This guy just paid to have this car fixed properly, and now he had to drive 3 hours from Daytona to come see me to fix it right. But hey man, I'm not complaining. It's just unfortunate some people call themselves detailers. That's alright. If you want it done right, you just call me. You'll pay a little bit more, but that's because I put in the time to do the research. I have the technology, I have the know-how and the experience to get it done properly. See all those buffer trails and holograms? Yeah, we're going to straighten all that out. The other real concern is this mirror back. You can see how hazy that looks. I'm going to try to do, I'm going to cut it with masking tape and try to hand polish it, see if I can get some clarity back. But it looks to me like the clear coat is extremely thin compared to this one, which looks quite a bit darker. It's not where it should be. None of the car looks crystal clear like it should. You can see all kinds of scratches and holograms and craziness over here. So I'm going to start working on this. We'll see where we go. What I want to show you is the paint thickness. 132, we go straight down here. 31, 115. So that tells me that I've got thicker material on the top than the bottom. That only tells me that the total thickness from the primer, any Bondo or whatever that might be in the surface, then the paint, and then the clear coat, the total thickness was 132. Let me see. $148 mil. 134. 33. All right, so it tells me that there's thinner paint on the front here. Yeah, for sure. But it's been buffed. It's been buffed. Love it when they get buffed. I like to get buffed too, but I go to the gym for that. Yeah. Yeah, this stuff's all over the place. So I'm gonna section off that hood and do things the proper way. And I'm gonna polish this car and make it look as good as I can without compromising the structural integrity of the clear any further. Unfortunately, when you polish, you're removing clear coat. If you're removing clear coat, you are compromising the structural integrity of the UV protection that is on the paint, which is called clear coat. So I'm gonna give this one my best shot to make it look as good as I can. And then I'll be applying my Infinite Diamond Shield, which is a nano glass coating. It's silica based. Basically the silica particles stab the paint, and then the rest of the chemical basically glues those particles in. So you get some wash-induced marring protection, you get ridiculous water beading, you get awesome gloss because of the silica, and it lasts up to 2 years depending on how you wash and how well you maintain the car. So it's really good for this kind of situation because you're going to be putting a little bit more material on the car after you take some material off, and it's going to make the car look fantastic. This particular car is a lease, so we only need it to look good till he trades it in, and then somebody else can deal with it, I guess. Unfortunately, that's where we're at because someone else has already attacked this car before I could get it done properly. So I definitely appreciate him for driving 3 hours across the state of Florida to come see me. It's awesome. It's a humbling situation when somebody will put out that effort to come and be a part of what I'm doing. And so I'm gonna do everything I can to make this guy proud. I'm gonna get on it and stop babbling. We'll check back with you in a few. All right, so we've got before swirls and nastiness, and then bam, looks amazing. So what I did was I cut with my swirl mark remover from detailjuice.com, got rid of all those scratches, and then I came back with my finishing polish from detailjuice.com and finished with that. Pretty amazing. Had some pretty nasty scratches on the hood that I just couldn't get out. It's just not safe to do any more than what I'm doing. I don't know where this paint is other than what my paint thickness gauge told me, which it's never a guarantee. The paint thickness gauge will give you a general idea of consistency, but it doesn't give you a definitive answer, and it doesn't separate Bondo from primer, from paint, from clear coat. And when you're doing paint correction at the level that I do it, you really have to trust your gut. It takes experience, and my experience is telling me do not cut any further. Do what you're doing because you're getting fantastic results, amazing clarity, but do not cut any more because it potentially could be very devastating on my pocket if I've got to repaint a panel because I pushed it too far. So Garry Dean is not going to be an idiot today. So I'm going to continue on with what I'm doing because it's working, it looks fantastic, It's a definitive improvement over what the car looked like when it got here. I'm removing swirl marks, random isolated deeper scratches, and enhancing the gloss and the clarity. As soon as I'm done with the polishing, I'll then proceed to apply my Infinite Diamond Shield. All right, I'm moving right along on this Black Infinity, and you can see how trashed the paint is from that car wash guy with his little buffer. You not only have defects all over the place, but you also have some nasty haziness. And so what I've done with my swirl mark remover and my finishing polish from detailjuice.com, I have been able to not only bring this Black Infinity to near defect free, but also enhance the clarity dramatically. I always love 50-50 shots. That actually shows you what you're getting. There's your money right there. It's your money shot. Bam! Nasty. Good stuff. Alright, I've just been applying my Infinite Diamond Shield to the paint. And not quite done with it. This is my nano glass coating. It's a silica based nano glass coating. You can find it on detailjuice.com. The silica particles, essentially, when you apply them with a machine, like I do, it rubs them into the paint. So they actually dig themselves into the paint, and the rest of the chemical actually glues them in. So you get up to 2 years of durability with this stuff, depending on how you maintain your car, because we all know maintenance is the most important part of the detailing process, period. If you wash your car regularly with good soap, good process, there is no reason why your car should not look amazing at all times. So remember that. Maintenance is more important than anything else in the detailing process. Take that to the bank. I'm gonna go ahead and finish applying my Infinite Diamond Shield. And first let me show you what the paint looks like. If I can find my trusty little light. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can. Here's a little something special for you. Check this bad boy out. You like that, don't you? But check this out. It's a pin. And it's an LED light. That's pretty amazing. Check out this paint. Check out this paint, would you? Amazing. Amazing. That's what I do here at Garry Dean Detailing. I produce amazing. So I'm gonna get on with the detail, and I'll check back with you in just a few. Finally complete. Showed you the paint already. I don't need to show it to you again. And it looks amazing now. So just wanted to do a quick walk around, show you everything. Look at that gloss. If you need your car to look like this, if it looked like that, or if you had a bad problem with a random car wash guy, I can take care of it. Give me a call. Check me out on Facebook at Garry Dean Detailing or Garry Dean's Premium Custom Detailing. I'm about to switch it to Garry Dean Detailing. Let me know if you got any other questions. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Also check out detailjuice.com. Thank you.